built in flight. Power of the learner, shining bright. The Hostile Geeks podcast. John, Derek, and Terry. Fists up high, we're loud and legendary. Nintendo dreams and down the speeds. We're the champions of the LIVESTREAM. The Hostile Geeks podcast. John, Derek, and Terry. Fists up high, we're loud and legendary. Nintendo dreams and down the steps. We're the champions of the LIVESTREAM.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 43 of the Muscle Geeks podcast.
Scroll.
I'm John, and tonight it's me, Terry, and guess what? Shannon's here,
Heyo.
the milk queen herself, and we've got a stacked show. We're ranking the most completely unhinged, over-the-top deaths in film history, breaking down the Super Mario Galaxy teaser, Toy Story 5, The Mandalorian, Monarch Season 2, and that darker Mummy trailer. Plus, we're talking Spider-Man rumors, Top Gun 3 Jesus, officially happening, and in the 10 Bros, we're picking one video game world we'd live in and the other that would absolutely end us. Let's get it.
Hey, Muscle Geeks.
Hey, so Terry can't make it tonight, but Terry,
I'm right here.
Can't make it tonight. Derek can't make it tonight.
He's dead.
Yeah,
No.
he died at 6 p.m.
Yeah, we're going to be holding a eulogy. Eulogy. We'll be. You know what? Shannon's giving the eulogy.
Oh, you googly?
Yes, you googly.
You didn't.
Anyway,
Googly was.
Derek will miss you, but we thank the ever-present, ever-radiant Shannon for being here.
Hey, I was listening anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, we just took views away.
Sorry, I was like, I'm not in the chat.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
No, Shannon, you're the best for
Thanks.
stepping in. All right, so let's get into the top three. Before that,
Yeah.
do we want to talk about milk at all?
Yeah. Oh, God. We got to do the milk minute.
Yeah.
Roll the tape. No, we don't have one. Just Shannon drinking milk. Just like 9 shots.
Imagine if he had a tape. All right, guys, it's top 3 time. Tonight we're naming the most over-the-top, completely unhinged deaths in film history.
Ooh.
The kind that makes you gasp, then laugh at how insane they were. Let's see whose list is pure chaos. So, guys, if you haven't watched the show before, you're watching this at a later time, or whatever, this is how we go. We'll just go Terry first.
Sure.
Shannon, come to me. And if there's something going on in the chat, we'll go to the chat. If not, we'll just go right back to Terry. And that's how we'll do it. And if anyone repeats it or wants to say the same one, it's fine because you're just saying how it's special to you. All right? So, Terry, you want to kick it off?
Yes, I have said this before on this show, but there's a cute little boy. His name was Leonardo DiCaprio, and he was in all these movies, right? He's the Basketball Diary, you know. He's Jack from the Titanic, and then he shows up looking cool as hell, little bit of stubble, Caesar haircut, Boston ass accent in a movie called The Departed.
Yes.
And he's your boy. He's great acting. Like, if you haven't seen good acting before, watch this movie. Wall-to-wall great acting. Alec Baldwin's in there putting on a fucking clinic. But anyway, this movie goes, and this is your hero. This is the person you're following the whole story. And we're having a good time, and spoiler, we get to the ending, and he pulls it off. You know, he finds the guy who is the mole in the FBI. Like, and that's the whole thing. They put him undercover to find out who Jack Nicholson's mole is in the FBI. He finds it. He gets him. He's got him dead to rights. Comes out of the elevator, arresting him, and all of a sudden, boom, he takes a bullet right in the fucking skull, and he's dead. Your hero is dead. And there is, I mean, zero warning to this. All of a sudden, your lead character is just gone. And it's one of the most shocking moments I've ever had in a theater.
Agreed.
Awesome.
But awesome.
It was And especially because it was Mark Wahlberg
Yeah.
that killed him.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Wahlberg kills Damon
Oh, yeah,
later.
I'm sorry. But
Again,
just
surprising.
Like, oh.
Yeah. Elevator doors open. Boom. Bullet blasts out the back of his head. He's down. And it's a random guy who's just like, you think you were the only one that he had on the
Yes.
inside.
Curly hair.
Exactly. Curly hair.
Curly hair.
Oh, you can't trust curly hair people.
I don't know if I've ever seen another movie that did something like that.
I hadn't at the time.
You're pretty much your protagonist is in the film the entire time. That's who you're watching the movie through. And then bang, he's dead. And then you're like, well, where does this movie go now?
And you know where it goes? To the person he just arrested. It's like, oh my God, he's going to get away with it. And you think, oh, he's going to get away with it. No, there's another surprise bullet where he goes home, he says hi to a dog, and the dog like wants nothing to do with him. He can just sniff that he's a bad guy. He goes in, he's like, bring your groceries home. He gets in, and all of a sudden you see it's like a wet room. Like, you ever watch Dexter?
Yeah.
It's a kill room.
Yep.
Like, he walks into and you're like, whoa. And it's Wahlberg, and he's wearing stuff around his shoes so he won't leave fingerprints, and just caps him. No one wins. No one. I guess Wahlberg wins, but he loses his captain and his buddy. So nobody wins in that movie. I had never seen anything like it. It's a true tragedy and unbelievably shocking ending. You would never see this coming.
Yeah.
So that is my pick. That's my best pick. It's my favorite pick. So it'll be shit from here on in.
That was a great pick.
Mine is. See, if I'm going for like, what the fuck that just happened, or like a silly, I'm in two different categories. But if I'm gonna go for one where I was blown away, it would be Seven.
Yeah.
Because Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, I think they worked so well together. Kevin Spacey is an excellent bad guy.
Yeah.
And then you meet her and you find all this information about her being pregnant, and then what's in the box?
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box? Like, and then when he says her pretty head, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, we talked about
It's like-
Seven in one of our episodes where
Gotta
we
be
talked about
kidding
the
me.
bad guy winning. That guy won.
Absolutely.
and he's like, don't shoot him, he wins. Don't shoot him, and he wins.
Yeah.
It's like,
Does he shoot him?
yes.
No. He does?
Yeah.
Does Brad Pitt shoot him?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So he did win. He completed it.
Wins.
Because that was Morgan Freeman's whole stance at the end of
Like,
like,
get away from
if
here,
you
get
do
away
it,
from here.
then he
If he
does
wins,
win. And
stay away
Pitt
from
caps
here.
him.
Yeah, because he looks in the box.
Damn. But what was in the box? There's actually a really funny.
T-shirt. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Where he's holding the box and it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head inside. Like, hey, I'm inside the box.
I like it.
That's a very unhinged death.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely.
You did exactly what you said you were going to do, and you won.
I like it.
I like it. There's something else for my pick that I like.
Oh. Welcome to John's Things He Likes.
Welcome, and it's murders.
It was eating people on another one.
We'll touch on eating people. But the first one I want to talk about. So I took this as like over the top kills in films.
Yeah.
That are just like, holy shit, that's ridiculous. Terry's favorite movie series is The Terrifier. And, like, we did all segments of these. Terry knocked them all out. It was no problem. He spoke like a true professional. Terrifiers.
Yeah, about that.
So in Terrifier 2, he's in a house, and there's this, it's the daughter of the family who lives in the house. And he's chasing her around the house, and she lands in the bedroom. And when he gets a hold of her, I mean, I don't know how graphic we can get, but I mean, he takes her arm, bends it backwards, the bone's sticking out, cuts her leg off. He rips part of her face off, opens up her chest cavity, and ends up like propping her up in the bed so that when her mom comes home to see like all of the stuff that happened, the daughter's still slightly alive, and being like, "Mom," that movie's kill scenes are over the top, but I love it.
So to answer your question earlier, is this like surprising moments or what the fuck moments? I think it's what the fuck moments. Because I have a great WTF. We were talking about this when you stepped out of what exactly you meant by this
But I'm
category.
the funny one I have too.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go fucked up. Because this had an
think this is
actual
Derek's.
effect on me.
This was Derek's topic.
Because Derek's, for the record, Derek's a murderer and he needs to be stopped. He needs to be locked up and put in jail.
Hey,
That is
man.
not his kid. He stole that kid.
He dropped another 6 pounds this week. He is
Another 6.
killing you.
He's 12 down.
12 down in 2 weeks.
What are you talking? That's not even a possible thing.
He's doing it.
Are you guys versus?
Yes.
Derek's on a mission to be handsome again, and Terry's bound to stop him because Terry thinks that Derek's actually got a diabolical plot that will destroy the universe.
If this was his idea of what we should talk about, obviously he does. He's a demon and he needs to be defeated. This has nothing to do with me being insecure about the time he got lighter than me and remained 3 times as strong. That was not right. And it was your fault. You starved that boy.
I starved
Before his wedding, you starved that boy.
got him starved.
He was so strong, it pissed me off. Pissed me off.
So
Anyway.
Derek's back on that journey.
Yeah. Well, I'm on it too. I'm just failing miserably. But hey, we're succeeding as a business, so whatever. Fuck it. All right. So if you haven't seen this movie, do yourselves a favor and watch it. This is a Western film. And it's a Kurt Russell Western, which are the best kind of Westerns. I doubt either of you have seen it. You might not even heard about it. It's called Bone Tomahawk.
My top pick.
It is?
Yeah.
This
Great
is
pick.
Bone Tomahawk is a great film.
Very boy-driven movie.
Yes.
It's okay.
But it is literally cowboys and Indians.
Yeah.
Like the classic one because, and they do something really clever in the beginning of this movie. They notice, okay, we're going to have a PC problem if we literally do cowboys and Indians. So they make a clear distinction between there are the Native American tribes and then there's this offset that is savages. And the savages are mean. They come in, they kill all your sheep. They do not like you. They do not care for you. They want you. They're barely even human is how they're presented. So we go on a mission, me and a couple other white guys. So actually they don't really do everything that well in PC. But we go looking. They kidnap one of their wives, I believe. Or they just, whatever. They send a search party after the savages. And they go on the land, and we got a couple of guns and stuff, and it's versus, Native Americans with bows and arrows and tomahawks and things of that nature. And we're in there, and it's dirty. We got a couple of gunfights, but what happens is we don't succeed. We don't make it. We get captured by the savages, and Kurt Russell's in there. And the youngest kid that is there, they pull out, and they deliver the most barbaric hatchet kill I've ever seen in my life, fully splitting him up the middle, and they show you the whole thing. They literally tear a man in half with a hatchet, and it's like minutes it takes to get through this person's body. But it's so shockingly horrific that it just kind of shatters your brain, and you realize the situation. And Kurt Russell is crying tears of anguish the whole time because he knows there's nothing we can do. It's over.
Yeah.
We lost.
All he can do is tell them while they're dragging him out, all he can do is tell the guy while they're about to kill him that they'll avenge him. That's all he can do to him. He's like, I can't help you. He's like, you'll be avenged. And they're in a cage in a cave.
Made of
They
bones.
grab them individually. And
I'm going to pass on watching it. Just you did a great job explaining.
that
We should have you watch it here,
Oh
and
my
we'll
God,
just
I
film
want my
you.
reaction.
Well, yeah.
he got the
I'm gonna need a pillow
savage
on
is
my
trying to understand how to use a shotgun too, and has Kurt Russell. They're like overdeveloped, so they're stronger.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
They're more durable as well. And he has like his foot on Kurt Russell's chest, and he's trying to figure out how to use the shotgun to shoot his wiener off.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's just click.
A lot of de-wienerings.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of lost wieners in this movie.
A lot of lost wieners.
But
Should pour one out for the wieners. Pour one out for the white monsters.
Terry's absolutely right. That movie, you are watching a Western, and then all of a sudden, it's almost like a shift in genre where it goes into like
Horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, for Fancy Sauce out here, thanks for being here, buddy. Watch this guy's entire trilogy of films. So he has he's also Attack on Cell Block 88, I think. That is an incredible movie. You have never seen Vince Vaughn so cool and so scary. And he has another one that's called Dragged Across Concrete, also with Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson. Watch his whole trilogy. It's just, you haven't seen movies like this. They feel like 70s, really gritty, dirty movies.
Yeah.
And
Don't make
they're great.
movies like that anymore.
No, they don't. So that's what's so shocking too, is I had never seen anything like it.
Shannon, just give it a watch. Give it a watch.
Give it a
Let
watch.
us know next
We
week.
have it in the daytime. I'll watch it with the lights on.
Well, what do you got for your next pick, Shannon?
All right, so I'm gonna say my funny one.
Mm-hmm.
Since that was a lot, but then I'll say my other one.
You're
I
gonna
just
reset the
watched-
tone?
Let's reset the algorithm for a second. I just watched this movie, Boondock Saints. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I think it's a great movie.
It's a classic.
Was a
Yeah,
firefight.
movies like that. Yeah.
With the over actor known
Well,
as
yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
William.
I like.
Sorry.
It's where the cat gets killed.
When does that happen?
They're hanging out in Rocco, the funny man's apartment, and they're talking about how they're just gonna kill evil guys.
Yeah.
And they get really fucked up and they drink a lot, and they're playing with guns, and he slams his hands on the table. The gun goes off, and he shoots the cat. And the cat just explodes onto the wall. And they're like, did that just fucking happen? And he just kills the cat out of nowhere. And you're like, wait. So I was like, that's one you weren't expecting at all. So that's like that's my mood changer.
That is a good one. That is a
I was
good
like,
one.
What?
That movie's great except for Dafoe.
I love that movie.
He just overacts in everything. It's too much.
He does a lot.
And he's the same like overacting guy in every
Green
movie.
Goblin.
Every goddamn movie.
I just remember
Lizard-like.
that was like a college movie for a lot of us. Actually, it was just like on all the time. Everybody had the poster and whatnot. And I just remember like every friend I had at one point would look at the other one and go, "Shut your fat ass up,"
Yeah.
like Rocco does in that scene.
That's a really good one. So all right, so that was my funny one.
You silly one.
This one is Braveheart, when she gets her neck
Yeah.
sliced, and he has to watch it,
Mm-hmm.
and she's in front of everyone.
Oh, that's a great
That one
scene.
is just heartbreaking. But then he makes sure that other guy dies the same way.
the tension when they're like, you know, go look for him or he'll come for us or something, and you just see him in the distance, and he doesn't break eye contact at all the entire time,
Yeah.
and he's just on his horse, just going slow, and then he just goes back, looks down, and just
Yeah,
like
that's
that movie. Awesome,
Yeah,
and it stands up.
even when he's dying,
Yeah.
like pulling his like insides out.
Freedom.
Oh, I got the chills.
Another one where it got de-wienering.
Yeah, he got it. He lost his wiener.
It's another
too.
de-wienering.
Less.
You bring Shannon on.
Well, to talk about lost things not being wieners, my next pick was
We have a hot dog maker here.
She wants them gone. She wants them gone.
if you like what is it, Hannibal Lecter?
Sure.
Oh,
So in the why can't I think of the movie now?
Red Dragon.
No.
Hannibal.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it really?
Yeah, so Ray Liotta's character.
Yeah.
So there's
What are we having?
yeah, they're sitting at the dinner table,
Oh,
and it's hello Clarice,
yeah.
and then Ray Liotta who's breaking her balls the whole time, and he's a total dick. He's a total loser, total wiener, and you know he took part of his brain out, and he feeds it to him, and I mean, he eventually dies from that. But when I'm watching that scene, apparently I was doing some research about like these kind of movies, and apparently in the book, it's way better. I guess you could visualize it more. But did you ever see that movie, Hannibal? Did you ever see a guy?
I'm thinking of Red Dragon.
Did you guys-
No, I think I've seen Hannibal. Are they in the cabin in that one? Are they in the cabin?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he feeds him.
Yes.
Feeds him his brain.
Yeah.
and tells him it's good.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is,
His sister?
well, Leota's awake during
But
this.
doesn't
That's
he
what's
eat his
crazy.
Sister?
No, I think he
That
just.
one? Or is that Red Dragon?
That's Red Dragon. He needs to
Jesus.
eat something to think that like he's taking on and becoming the dragon.
Yeah. It's
Whose
But,
sister?
Yeah,
Whose
he has to
sister?
eat
there's
someone.
a cabin. Aren't they in a cabin?
Well, there's Ed Norton and his wife, and he ends up going after them at the end. That's a great Ed
Trying
Norton
to
movie, by the
picture
way.
Where I am, what scene I am in this movie, so I can meet you guys there for a second. I'm like, what did I see? But I definitely saw them.
Are you talking about the original Red Dragon?
No,
Like, because you know that there's like a one before.
one before that.
Silence of the Lambs.
No,
Puts lotion in the press. Is that what you were gonna do?
It
Put lotion in the press.
puts lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose.
D Wiener.
oh my god.
Tuck that thing right back.
Yeah, that's. Ugh.
Yeah.
Even the music.
Gives you the willies.
But anyway, to sum it all up, after he fed the brain to the guy, Ray Liotta, you know, I would say that he's a pretty shitty thinker.
Wow. Well, he
Hold
certainly.
on to that one.
Well,
Hey.
well, he certainly isn't a good fella. Come on.
There we go.
Boom. Pay the man.
Full of jokes.
Pay the man. Oh shit. Well, now I have four.
Four.
I literally have four.
Yeah.
Always do it
I'm gonna
every
have to
time
do
we-
like best. What do we call them?
Unhinged
Runners up.
deaths.
honorable mention.
Honorable mentions. We'll do that after. But I have to use that because I just did the Goodfella line. When Tommy dies in Goodfellas, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
And I should have. That's the thing. The movie did the work to let you know this is how it is in this life. Scorsese is letting you know the whole time you don't want to be a gangster. He's showing you this whole life of how great it is, but he's making it very clear you don't get out of this alive because Jimmy had kills his whole crew before this. So everyone's going down that ever double crossed him. So everyone was having a good time. You got the fur coat, you got the fun Afro Italian hair. You know, you're going down. And this one, he's so excited. Everyone's so happy in this moment that, oh my God, he's getting the nod. He's going to be a made man because he's actually Sicilian. Jimmy's happy because he's part Irish. So he could never be made. And they're so excited. They go in and it looks like it's going to happen. Everything looks right. And then he walks in and Pesci's the first one to know. And he's like, oh no, right in the middle of it. And his head just explodes out the side of his head. His head, literally, his brains explode out the side of his head. They just cap him. I didn't see it coming.
He's like, oh shit, or something like that.
It's oh no.
Yeah.
It's like, it's pure disappointment of, oh my God, my past has haunted me. So the start of this film, which I think is probably the best intro to any movie ever, is the three of them in a car and there's this pounding in the trunk and they go out and then they just start stabbing the shit out of this guy. And it turns out that was a made man and they had killed a made man and now they had to hide it or they were going to die. He set it up all the way back then that there was going to be repercussions of this. And when it happens, you just don't see it coming.
Yeah.
But amazingly unexpected.
yeah.
Very similar to Departed.
It's a good one.
Casino, you see it all day. You know that he's going down.
You think everyone's dying in Casino, and it's always the woman.
Shannon?
Ruins everything. No, I'm kidding. But
I'm like such an anti-feminist.
Why do you think you're on the podcast?
I didn't bring a snack. I felt so bad. I'm like, I didn't bring them a snack.
No, they're
I feel
on
like
a.
I was like, I'm supposed
He has to defeat Derek. He
Okay.
can't have a snack.
It's true.
monster.
Yes, that's what they call me.
Shannon,
They
what
call me White Monster.
Why don't you let me and the monster know what the
So
final
mine's
pick
not
is?
from a movie. Mine is from my Game of Thrones. I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Definitely had disappointment towards the end, but the Night of Seven Kingdoms right now is really winning me over. So I don't know if you've
Is that worth starting?
the Red Wedding.
Oh God.
The
Yeah,
Red Wedding
amazing.
in the Game of Thrones is devastating. They kill everyone.
Can I tell you
They
something?
kill her and her unborn baby. You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Oh, this episode is lot.
I watched
I
like
almost don't want to recommend starting it because it ends so terribly.
it ends so terribly.
And-
it's so disappointing.
so I saw the ending.
Well, no,
And I don't mean it ends like, oh,
it's
I
terrible.
mean that like production
Did
ended badly.
yes.
Like it's literally the producer's fault. It's not the writing. The writing could have worked if they stretched it out 3
They
seasons.
didn't. They just
but they jammed it in.
fucked it up at the end. Because
Well,
up
I saw,
until
like-
some point, it is. I cannot miss this.
Yeah.
I
Up
don't wanna
until
miss-
that,
Up until that point, you're like, what did you do? Why did you do this?
I was in the
Ruined
Bahamas.
Such a good thing.
Yeah.
You ruined it. But
You
the
de-wienered it.
the Red
Also in that
Wedding-
show, there's
they used a lot of lost wieners.
well, there's also some thick bopping around wieners in that show. I mean, it's pretty much the game of wieners.
There's a lot of sex in that show, and I don't.
They gave me a white monster. What do you want me to do?
There's a lot of sex in that show, and I don't believe it.
Why?
People stink back then. People smelled a high
that-
hell.
that-
Can you imagine if you're a knight too and you're wearing metal-clad clothing all day, and then you got to take it off? There's no right guard. There's no Old Spice.
This is a land of dragons. Maybe there was magical elixirs to make your
Yeah.
dick
Dust.
smell better.
No, there was no like foreplay.
There still isn't. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, I hate to run it on John, but back then everything smelled awful, but they couldn't tell because literally every single thing smelled awful.
Yeah, like
Nah,
the-
man.
the
Even a pig
constant.
smells as
I think
shit.
that's true.
Maybe it was just a constant.
It's called nose blindness.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think that kind of BO can.
You would literally be a warrior king. You would have been just fine back then. Okay.
I would eat everyone that didn't listen to me. I'd have terrible teeth. Well, my last pick
We got some jokes in this one. I like this one.
was a show or a movie that Chris Paluzzi put me on to today. He reminded me about it. Now, who's the guy that directed Hostel?
Eli Roth.
So it's an Eli Roth film, and it's one of those movies that like I watched, but I was just like, I don't really care to learn anything about it. So it's called Green Inferno,
Oh, yeah, sure.
and it's these people that go to help these.
It's an indigenous Amazon tribe that's never been contacted by man.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that, because just like Bone Tomahawk, they eat you, and they trap you and they eat you, and it's the same kind of like disgusting murders that are happening. Like the one lady they take a guy out, she rips his one eyeball out, eats it, then goes right for the second one, eats it, and
Could never have enough.
you're watching it too, and he's alive still. And then I talked to Chris today about it. I'm like, listen, if it's one of those movies where you're just locked up, right? They're gonna have. It's not like they just lasso you and hold you down while they go in and get you. They literally walk into the cage and get you. I'm fighting like you've never seen anyone fight before. I know. I just watched my buddy die. That's what's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat the people that eat me. And I'm going, because you watch it and they got their arms, they're all hanging out when they're making their things, their gestures about when it's about to happen. I'm pulling an arm in and I'm taking it with me.
Yeah.
What's that year one? You've seen year one.
Yeah.
It's like eat it before it eats you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'll at least give them like some kind of infection because I'll bite all of them individually, one at a time. I would. If there's no rules in your fight, then there's no rules in my fight.
But also, like, I'm not going to see strangers ever. Why are you going into the woods to try and make contact with people who don't know what people are?
How do we know that they're there if we don't make contact?
Satellite. Yeah. By the way, every time this happens in the real world, they kill that dude. Every time a mission trip is done to these, they kill that person. It's never not happened, except once. You want to know the one time it didn't happen?
Who?
They dropped the people who met the tribe, showed them porn. It's the only time. It's the only time. And the whole tribe got addicted to porn right away. They gave them all phones, and that's all they've been doing.
Oh my gosh.
But like,
Porn makes you less of a cannibal.
Saved your life.
Who would've thought it?
literally.
Dang.
But there's like a Rothschild, a very famous rich. He tried to go meet them. He never came back because he got eaten by strangers.
Why would you do that? And why would you do it like unarmed or like without like a small militia with you? I would just get a couple like Army Rangers and just like, you boys just come with me.
You know what's a great answer to that question? The Rambo remake. It's just called John Rambo.
Yeah.
That is him saying, they're like, oh, we don't need guns. Like, then you're not going to help anyone if you're not bringing guns. And then he's got to go in with a bow and arrow and kill a bunch of people. That's a great movie if you haven't seen it.
That is one of, I would say it's in the top 3 Rambos.
I would say that's one of the best, what do they call it when it's a sequel? Legacy sequels.
Yeah.
I've ever seen. Because he's still Rambo.
Yeah.
And he's believable. Like, he's still big enough to be Rambo. He's not 70. He's 50, you know?
Yeah, that last
And he's
Rambo
on the juice, and
wasn't
it's
Rambo.
fine.
That wasn't Rambo. That could have been any.
Rambo in Mexico?
Yeah.
I love Rambo in Mexico.
Got beat up by the cartels.
It's so funny, though, because, I mean, they fucked up with that movie by not calling it Rambo in Mexico.
That's true.
It's not.
But it was
didn't call
pretty
Rambo
funny.
in Mexico?
They didn't.
Should have.
The only part where you're like, this is Rambo, is at the very end. He just goes Rambo on everyone. But throughout the movie, he's almost like Jason Bourne. He's more like a senior citizen Jason Bourne than anything else.
That's the problem with, you know,
in the jump.
aging heroes. Like, that's the problem, because they have to go that route because they can't physically keep up anymore.
Yeah.
You know, there's a great movie called,
I loved Rambo.
I think it's called Harry Brown, and it's Michael Caine as one of those characters.
My name is Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
My name is
Master Wayne.
Master Wayne.
Is it him as Alfred? Because Alfred is
No,
like X-Men.
Kind of. And it's older Michael Caine. And Michael Caine did movies back in like the 60s or 70s where he was kind of like a spy
there's
type.
a clip of him in an old movie.
Yeah.
In the
Austin Powers? Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't look that much younger
He looks
or
the
older
same.
in
He just looks
in
the
the
same.
most recent movie.
It is. It's called Harry Brown. Watch that movie. It is. You've never seen Michael Caine like this, and it's cold and ruthless, but it makes sense. You've never seen a jacked, you know, Michael Caine. You've never seen Michael Caine fight with his hands. You know, it's always been like, you know, really classy, just quick little shots on the thing. It's a great movie. You should watch it. Probably has a de-wienering. No.
Shannon,
Which is why it's not part of this list.
Shannon, what's your third pick?
Shoot.
I think we did 3.
Did we do?
Well, you
three, or
did
is this my
3.
So
wanna
this
do an
would, this
honorable
would be
mention?
my honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's from a series
Good.
that I watched and I couldn't stop watching, and as gross and as disgusting as, because again it's about eating people, is Yellow Jackets.
I never watched
Don't.
the show. Okay.
Just don't. I'm gonna save
Don't
it.
because it's a bad show or because
No,
it's gross?
It's very gross. Like, so they all get drugged up on mushrooms. They're stuck. It's a soccer team. They're stuck on this island. And they all were like, what are we going to do? Let's have our prom here because now we're stuck in the wilderness. So we
Yeah.
start eating mushrooms and everything gets very primitive, and there's lots of antlers and things. They start to argue with their friend the next day, and they're like, you can't stay with us. You don't want to do this. You want to stay with us? Fine, go. And she's like, fine, I'm leaving. She gets stuck in the cold. She starts to freeze to death. She lays on this thing, and a fire starts, and then there's a hay thing that comes down, and it smokes her body, and they're all still drugged up, and they go out, and all these girls eat her because they're starving. And then the next day,
Do they
they're
know
like,
it's her?
Yeah, and they're like, "You remember?"
But they're
you
all
ate her
mushrooming.
face with me, and like it's just like it's constant sacrifice and eating each other to like live, and then they like flash back and forth. It's the most unhinged way to die in the entire like
Jeez.
series, and I was like, "When's the next one?" I'm like, "Why do I wanna keep watching it?"
Watch this. I want to watch
It
this.
is on. I think it's on Netflix right now. Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets? It's what,
And-
one season?
I think there's 3.
They got that many people on that island
Yes.
doing mushrooms and eating each other.
So they crashed and they had to survive, and like their primitive things came out, and they said it was the island that did this to them. And then they
that's
start
just,
like
it's just a catalyst.
they
The
start, but They
island.
start hunting each other. It's like they pull a card.
Yeah.
They put them in a circle, and you pull this card, and if you pull the queen, you're the one being hunted.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to run, and you get this necklace, and you find her. So the one girl goes, "Bring her her hair. Bring me her hair," because she wants to scalp her and wear it.
Whoa.
It's so crazy,
You know, humans are the most dangerous prey.
and it's girls,
Yeah.
which is also terrible.
Well, they're the meanest.
So wait, there's
Can't
like a
put that many
queen. There's a
girls-
queen bee.
Yes,
And how many are on the island?
there's a soccer team.
Is this a tropical island?
I think it seems tropical-ish.
So you're eating a lot of people because the food is gonna
Well, no,
is gonna
because They have
spoil.
seasons. They have
You're not-
seasons, so the winter comes, and they're like, "The winter is coming.
Mm.
We
Refrigerators.
gotta get ready for this." And we're,
A nice freezer.
then who's like in the future? It's like
It's Juliette Lewis, right?
known people. No, Juliet. Yeah,
Yeah, Juliette Lewis is in it. Yeah.
she's great in that.
She's great in everything.
She's really good. There's another known Hillary Swank.
The Swank.
Get out of here.
She's in that, but she's in it later on. And they go back and forth between when they were younger and stuck on this island to like now we live in the real life, but this is haunting us forever.
Oh, so they like got back off the island and
Yeah, not everybody.
Yellow Jackets is on Showtime. Thank you, Fancy Sauce.
It is. It is.
wanna watch it.
It's it makes your skin crawl, and then you're like,
it's kind of
Next
like that
episode.
Tom Hanks movie, except he's eating people instead of best friend being a volleyball.
but like these girls are vicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's watch it.
Yeah. I will.
I'm
I will.
unhinged.
I will watch it.
That's definitely unhinged for me.
Well, my honorable mention. You guys ever see Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
The movie or the show?
Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still alive at the
It's
end.
a ruler. It's a ruler that she used. He's in the side.
Even in the post-credit scene,
Yeah, he's still dying.
Post-credit scene, he's still dying. He's taking
Yeah.
forever to die. Everyone else in that movie died except him, and he's still.
That's the best.
But
Clip that one, Ethan. That's a good one.
that
Who's
one-
in there?
and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who's in there? Who's Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, and he's a great vampire.
Oh,
No, Donald Sutherland's not the vampire.
Donald or Kiefer? No, Kiefer Sutherland's not in that movie, is he?
No, the dad. He's Merrick. He trains her.
Oh, you're
He's not the vampire. He's the one who has
You're right.
to find her.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's Giles in the show.
Yeah.
The show is great. Like that was a great show. That was a lot of fun. I think it's probably aged a little too much now, but
It's my. I think
I could
had
see
it on
that.
VHS.
I could see that.
I was a big Angel guy.
I like. I
his
liked
attitude.
Yeah.
the cheerleading.
Mm-hmm.
I liked their costumes. They did like how funky is your chicken? That
How loose is your goose?
our goose is totally loose. Yeah.
So Shake Your Caboose is obviously the end.
Absolutely.
They say, "Come on, all you Hawk fans."
And Shake Your Caboose. Which I did. Which I did.
My only other honorable mention was if you guys watched Resident Evil, the first one.
Sure.
Um,
Terrible movie.
They were trying to go through all these different little traps, and the one gentleman
Yep.
he was like the sergeant or the leader of the gang. He's that guy that's in every single movie, but I don't know his name. He was the guy that was kicked into the into like that, in that hole in 300 in the beginning of that.
Oh.
Leonidas kicked them into it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's in like
In the
every
beginning.
movie. I think that's the same guy. But if it's not,
I don't think it
whatever. Yeah, get me in trouble.
I think it's just another. I think it's another jacked
Don't
black
even
guy.
say it.
It's another muscular black guy,
man.
John.
We had a good run, guys. We had a good run. Derek, you weren't here. Anyway, there's a bunch of things. He's jumping through these lasers that are coming at him in different formations, and you think he's gonna do it. You're like, this dude's knocking it out, and then all of a sudden, it just is coming at him, and it goes into like a chain link fence.
Yeah, it's like a
Literally,
great-
yeah. There's literally no way to dodge it.
He does a really cool move over the top. He does,
high.
yeah, and kicks his legs
long.
all the way up like he does. What's that? A reverse? But you guys know a reverse plank, pronated.
It's like a pull up, whatever. I don't know what that is, but he did it, and it was cool. And yeah, he died, and it was cool. And that's all I got.
I
Vicious deaths.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
I have one for you, which is it's not surprising, and you know that he's going to die eventually because he's the bad guy. But in how he dies, it's kind of shocking, which is in The Matrix when Cypher takes out Tank and Dozer, and he's about to manipulate everything, and then he gets zapped, and he goes, I don't believe it. And it's Tank still alive. He goes, believe it or not, you son of a bitch, you're still gonna burn. And he just and he
one of
shoots him with the
my
laser thing.
Favorite movies of all time.
And it's shocking. Like it's like, oh, that's where the hero moment is.
That
And
was-
by the way,
I brought
Neo
that
dies.
poster- I brought that poster to school.
Yeah.
How come Tank didn't come back in the second one?
Because they needed the cousin too.
Yeah, he was Mercutio in
Acting
Romeo and
issues?
Juliet.
Who?
The cousin who was in the second one.
Yeah, when he comes home and he's like, "Where's my pussy, kids?" I love that scene.
All right. So, anyone else have any honorable mentions?
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, definitely. As far as surprising and or messed up, I lost it. Somebody bail me out.
The Village.
Village.
The Village with
Adrian Brody.
being the one who's a little
Yeah.
on the spectrum, and he knifes Joaquin Phoenix.
Red.
And then he ends up dying because he's in the costume that they're using to keep them in this enclosed space. And then he ends up falling to his death because she is using her senses to get him to fall. And she doesn't know it's him inside the suit.
That was when Shyamalan was on a roll.
Yeah. Yes. That
Wow.
was a very creepy movie.
I
Yeah.
saw Shyamalan's most recent movie. Can't talk about it.
Which one?
I forget what it's called. I had to like sign a thing.
Oh,
like,
shoot.
but
You went to a
it's coming out in
premiere.
October.
He's from around here.
I had to give like
all his movies are shot around.
I had to
here.
give feedback. I gave 3 pages.
That's awesome.
3 pages.
Yeah, I told M Night what I thought about his movie.
That's great.
Whoa.
His wife is a amazing Zumba instructor
What?
in Exton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's Zumba?
She's
that
like,
Jazzercise?
yeah, I guess. I've never Zumba'd. I think it's a lot of
a
hips
lot of
and
this.
shoulders. Yeah, hips and shoulders.
I don't know.
I love M. Night Shyamalan movies with the twist.
The first
Lady in the Water. I loved Lady in the Water.
That movie, not good.
the first
I
4
liked it 'cause
were
it's
good.
It's a children's book he wrote for his kids.
Yeah, well, he should have.
Made it into a movie.
Yeah, he should have not did that.
His honestly, his only problem was the hype around him was this is the twist guy. And it worked through The Village. The Village, I think, is when a lot of people were like, oh, this turned. But Signs was a banger, and Sixth Sense was a banger, and Invincible, and not Invincible, but
Oh, I think you're right.
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Unbreakable. Those are 3 bangers, bang, bang, bang. All great. And then The Village caught people kind of the wrong way because they served that up like it was going to be a scary ass movie,
Yeah, good point.
you know, and it wasn't. It was a good movie, but it wasn't scary. You know, it wasn't a horror film or anything like that.
It has no rewatch value too, because you none of his movies you want to watch again because you already know
You already know the twist.
the twist at the end.
What a twist!
But then what did he do? He did Lady in the Water,
Yeah, Lady in the Water.
Avatar.
Yeah, that was real bad.
Bom, bom, bom.
That
And
Will
then he-
Smith movie, After Earth, about Scientology or whatever.
And then, but then he came back with the
The Beach. Not the beach.
East.
Old Beach.
Well, that's
Old.
like
Old is where they grow.
Yeah.
that movie's great.
Oh, and then the Hansel and Gretel one,
I don't think I saw.
where the kids go to like their grandparents, and their grandparents are trying to kill them, and like put them in the oven.
Oh.
What the hell is that one called? Ethan, give that one a goog. Oh, if you hit the record button over here, we can see you're googling. If you hit the record button on the Shuttle HD, I can see the screen again. But yeah, it's the movie where they go to their grandparents' house, and the grandparents want to kill them, and it's a Shyamalan movie.
Let me check it out.
Hey, there's us.
Shyamalan, Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, that'll probably bring it up.
Yeah, let me pop that real quick.
The Visit. Yes.
Visit.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That was where I was like, all right, cool. But and then he lets his daughter do a bunch of stuff now.
Well, Professor X was great in.
Yep. Oh, what
Find
was
out
the
if-
first one? Glass was the one where they all
Glass
came
was
together. The one
the
before
third.
that.
And then there was the second one was
It's one word. It starts with an S, maybe? Smile? No.
I'll give it
What the hell is it?
a phone goog.
But it's where the guy is schizophrenic. Split.
Split. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
with
James.
that's right, James McAvoy.
James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That one was
That was
awesome.
filmed at
Please.
the Philadelphia Zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
But-
at the zoo.
To sum him up, he's got well, he had a Netflix movie with the guy we always want to be Batman. We always talk about.
Go on.
But anyway,
Like Christian Bale's the only
he's in like
Batman for me.
a concert with his daughter and the
Oh,
concert-
Hartnett.
yeah,
Josh Hart almost was Batman.
Oh, Trap.
yeah. So I mean,
Oh,
anyway, let's get into
That's
the
a bad
trailers.
movie.
let's do it.
All right. So a new, and this is like going to be Terry's segment.
Yeah.
So also, all right. So a new Super Mario Galaxy teaser just dropped. The visuals alone are insane. We're clearly leaning heavy into the cosmic, Luma-driven, planet-hopping vibe. But did we actually learn anything new? Terry,
Yes.
after watching, actually, Shannon,
Yes.
Okay.
after watching it, are you picking up on story clues, returning characters, deeper Rosalina involvement, or was this just hype piece? What
Well,
stood out to you and the casual fan might have missed?
I think
You are the
they're-
casual fan, so what do you just what?
What'd you miss?
I think that they still just want to keep people more excited about it.
Mhm.
Just let's give them a little bit more at a time. There's gonna be more magic, like more supernatural.
Mhm.
I think that's gonna be exciting, like letting people who are really into the Mario world get into their little deep dives that they might know about.
Mhm.
But I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah,
Definitely. Like it's one of the movies you're like, yeah, I'm gonna see it. It's not like well, I'll wait. Like that's a great movie. I have an 11-year-old daughter, so I'm like
Yeah, you guys
hanging
are-
on
Yeah.
to try to get her to come to movies with me. So, or I'll go by myself. But I think it looks awesome. I like adding more characters, and because you can continue this story like with Mario, you don't have to end it.
No, never.
Now, before we let the beast off the leash here, I'll just go real fast. I think this trailer actually got me a little bit excited for the movie. It looks beautiful. The movie looks beautiful. I mean, the first one was beautiful. They put a lot of time into it,
Yeah.
and it's not my cup of tea. It's not. But I understand how someone could be a fan of this, and the way, like the fan service is big, but it's hitting all the right notes
Yeah.
in these for all the fans. And I know primarily because Derek and Terry, Tarek,
Yeah.
are
Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
are like they're so excited when we talk about this movie that it's infectious. So then like you want to get on board with
It's
it.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
I think, and
Yeah.
If you grew up in a certain time, Mario is and always will be nostalgic. Like you've seen him
And a cuck.
go from flat to 3D. You've seen your flat little Mario come to life.
Oh, our like lives have
it's-
been like
Right. It's
running parallels with Mario.
Like it's in my head when I like do something.
He used to be 8 little bits, like literally pixels. And now he's this whole movie star.
He's got his own movie.
So Terry,
Look at him.
go ahead.
So what's the actual question we're after here?
Dude, just what did you observe and what are you
And are we
excited
talking
about this movie?
Are we talking about the little 30-second teaser that just came out, or
Let's just
the
talk
bigger
about
trailer?
all of it because I know your text today.
So
and
the
I know
fir-
a little thing about
the
it.
first trailer was incredible and got me hyped. I was excited. It was clearly a carryover, and it's starting right after the other one ends, like maybe a couple days later, which is pretty cool. I am starting to lose my mind, though, because there were some things that were dropped and were hinted at, and there was actually news right before we started that dropped about this movie where I am so excited. First one, in this trailer, there is a shot where they're all looking at a spaceship. You can see Luigi on the right, you see Mario there, you see Princess, you see Toad, and to the left, you see a blaster, like a blaster gun. That is fucking Star Fox's gun. So they're giving us Smash Brothers. Like, we're going towards Smash
That's
Brothers.
going to be
is
their
what this
Infinity
means.
War, their end
Like,
game.
it is going to be massive. But the fact that they chose him in Mario Galaxy, because they're in space, they're going to introduce Star Fox in this movie. This just came out, I think, this morning or yesterday. But he's right there in the trailer. You can see his leg. Like, it's definitely him. It would be amazing if they edit him out or something like that. But why wouldn't it be that? Clearly, they're going to need a ride somewhere at some point, and they'll be in some town, and Star Fox is going to be there
And that'll
with
be
the R-Wing to
nostalgic
get
right
him.
there for a lot of people.
You don't think it's like a
People will lose their
post-credit
mind. No, I don't. I think it's in there because in Mario Galaxy, the conceit of the game is you go to different planets and collect different things. And you can see, Toad and Peach use one of the star warps to like go off to one planet. You can see Mario and Luigi are totally on another planet. So we know there's going to be like space travel. Rosalina is the princess of the stars. That's what she does is she takes care of stars until they're ready to be full-fledged. And everybody's doing their thing. Bowser Jr.'s in there. They're hitting all the notes. They're making sure all the games are included. I did not expect them to include other games entirely that are not related to Mario. They have never interacted other than Smash Brothers. That is crazy if that's what they're doing.
Happening.
But we said last time you were on, Star Fox is the one that makes the most sense to be a movie
Yeah.
because it would work for kids. It's fighter pilots, it's cool stuff, but it's animals, And I can't believe that they're doing it.
Space animal.
Space animals, which is even better.
Well, if they're going space, eventually it's got to be like Metroid
Yeah.
character.
There's no reason Samus also doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Like, I will bet
Gives them
you'll
whole
see a bunch of...
opportunity to go another direction to like Halloween costumes and toys and plushies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's where it's going.
They're going to do Smash Brothers. They're going to do Smash Brothers, and people are going to lose their minds. I don't know how they get Link in there, but they're going to do Smash Brothers. Like, that's all that can mean, if that's true. And I'm telling you, it's his jacket, it's his coat, it's his pants, it's his gun. It's got to be him.
That's what they want. They want
What if
people
it's not?
who know who he is.
Here's why I think it
What
is.
if it is.
It was a TV spot. So this is like sometimes they give like other countries some footage to do something with, and it's very, very slight. Like you're looking at it, you're like, I know that's his blaster. I know who it is. And the whole internet's going crazy. Hopefully it's that. But for all we know, it's somebody else. But I think it's him. Why wouldn't you do it? If you were going to do it and you have a reason, you're in space, you have two spacefaring characters,
They need
why
a new
wouldn't they show
character.
up?
They need something new for kids to get excited about. We
No,
need
they're just-
something else.
they're-
I'd be
world
shocked if you don't see Samus walking in a background. Or a better way to do it would be a Metroid, like in a cage in a museum or something that they walk by. That would be awesome.
How long is this movie supposed to be? Do we know the running time?
Last one was 90 minutes.
Oh, was it?
90 minutes.
it's-
Remember when
it's-
movies were 90 minutes?
Well, that's the thing. They were really smart with that first Mario Brothers movie. It was not too big. It wasn't too complicated. It was just about two brothers who loved each other and were going to stand up to a bully. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Do you want a little bit of a spoiler? Do you care if there's a little bit of a spoiler? Because this just dropped.
Yeah.
There is an official synopsis in Brazil that dropped that said that the Mario Brothers and Rosalina have to team up against Bowser Jr. and Wario.
Wow.
So potentially we have Wario in this movie, which would be insane to see. We've never seen him in anything outside of the games ever. This would be the first time that they're coming in, which means Waluigi could also potentially show up as the Anti Brothers, and
There's a lot that could happen.
the internet's
evil
got a
Mario
huge
and
boner
Luigi. Who do
for
you think should
Waluigi.
voice Wario?
Great question. Jack Black was in an interview years ago and said he wanted Pedro Pascal to be Wario. If they do that, that would be interesting, an interesting payoff.
Yeah.
It's also, I mean, it's a guy who talks like this. So I would
So
get,
that would be great for Pedro Pascal.
yeah, but
And
I
he's
would
a known
rather,
actor right now.
but do you think he's going to do a silly voice?
Yeah, I do.
'Cause it's a silly voice.
I think he would do it. That's like Idris Elba doing
Knuckles, that,
voice,
which
in,
is wild.
oh, in Zootopia. He's Chief Bogo.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Idris Elba.
I like him as Knuckles. I just think it's
Yeah.
funny, this little animated creature with this deep black voice.
I think
That's
it's like,
so
why
funny.
not? Like, you got to be a silly voice if you're an actor for a second.
You know
Why
what?
not?
That's a great. Do you know who Wario is?
Yes.
Do you? Okay.
Well, I just know that he's an evil version of Mario.
Can we see him real quick, Noah?
Like that voice fits.
Hit record on the shuttle deck. Thanks.
Look at that professional.
Thank you. And then bring it over there.
It's like your school photo. I think
There you go. We can see it there.
that's a good voice for him.
All right. Type in Wario.
Yeah,
All right. So this guy.
he'd be great as him.
Pedro Pascal,
That's
I
what
like
they're
it.
saying.
I like it.
they got to get him fat though.
What, to be a voice? He needs a fatter voice.
No, he doesn't need to be fat to be.
I gotta gain all this weight to do this fat guy voice.
Gotta get him fat. He's gonna sound fat.
Boy, I don't know who I would cast. I mean, I would cast Jack Black again.
He's a great voice.
Yeah, but he's
But
also
I think-
Bowser.
I
Let me
think
see
he'd
the
be
chat.
great.
What about like Batista? No.
Batista. No. I think it's a comedian. You know, it would be, I was going to say Will Arnett, but maybe that's not quite right.
Kevin Spacey if he wasn't in trouble.
Spacey, bring him back for Wario. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. But anyway, I think
James Spader.
To
He's
Ultron.
just a very
Terrifying.
serious, a
He's
very
terrifying.
serious Wario. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
I don't know who does funny voices anymore. That's the thing. Like, we used to have a ton of these guys. We used to have Jim Carrey. We used to have Robin Williams. We used to have like voice guys.
I do voices. Is that what he said?
Yeah, in Mrs. Doubtfire.
I do voices.
The voice.
I don't know,
All right. Well,
but I hope I see him. I think it would be really, really cool.
It's gonna be a fun movie.
Fancy Sauce. That's a good point. If we're going to the galaxy, you could also potentially see Kirby because Kirby is another space character. I can't believe how many of these characters are space characters. That's crazy.
Noah, would you mind rolling up the prompter, please?
Cool.
All right, guys. So sticking with the Disney's Pixar, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have some thoughts.
The official trailer. Nintendo wasn't though. So what am I talking about? The official trailer for Toy Story 5 just dropped, with Pixar bringing Woody and the gang back to theaters this June. After what I felt like a perfect emotional ending in Toy Story 3, and then a controversial but solid Toy Story 4, the big question is, do we really need a fifth film?
No.
Shannon, we'll just start with you. What do you think?
I think they should just put Toy Story 1 back into the movie theaters and let parents let them reintroduce Toy Story and just go 1, 2, 3. 4 didn't need to happen. It's great. It was entertaining. I liked it.
Would you say that was like a perfect trilogy?
Yeah, stop at the third one. It brought me to tears the first time I watched it. When he played with the toys again with Bonnie, and then done. You're good. You did it. We know what's going to happen. You don't need to do this movie a 5th time.
How do you go to the
Like, think of all the things you've forgotten. Now it's like, I got to go see the 5th one. Let's go through 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the next Toy
Oh, you're taking that ride.
Yeah, like, don't just go 1, 2, 3.
They're victims of their own success. They can't help it. You can't
terrible.
help it because all those films are cash cows.
And the first one,
And honestly, they're all
so
good.
The third one was intense, like emotionally.
Isn't that where he says goodbye to Andy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like Andy give him to his son.
No, that's the 4th one.
Is when he gives him to his son.
The 4th one is with Forky.
Okay, that's right.
The 4th one's with Forky.
4th one's bad.
It's fine. It's a story. We bring back Bo Peep, but like the 3rd one was where it should have stopped. Period. They left the cute little girl Bonnie on the deck with all of her toys and her new friends. That they became friends. And
Well, and the most
That's it.
harrowing thing ever,
done.
them going towards death. Like all the toys going
yeah,
towards
like
the fire.
onto each other.
Yeah.
In
Like I definitely
Oh, I
cried during
totally
that scene.
cried.
And then also when Andy does that at the end, when she reaches out, she's like, my cowboy, and he goes like this.
yeah.
This is my cowboy.
We don't need any
Like-
more Toy Stories.
We could have stopped, but we didn't. I didn't like 4. 4 got caught in like a weird time where they were making movies with weird messages and things like that. And I didn't think like it had enough of a message, like
But the
Woody
toys,
wanting
it was-
to
it
leave
could've been about the
because
toys.
his ex-girlfriend said, you belong out there. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, Bo Peep. But that's Annie Potts,
Annie Potts?
isn't it? Isn't that what's her?
Who's Annie Potts?
Isn't she the Bo Peep? Who's Bo Peep?
Here, Google Bo Peep.
Bo Peep. What's her name?
I thought it was the chick from Mad Men.
Nope. No, Bo
Annie
Peep
Potts.
is Annie Potts.
No, it's a
What's her
picture. I need the name. There you go. Voiced by Annie Potts.
She's
Oh my God,
from
Ghostbusters.
Designing Women, Ghostbusters.
You went designing women over
Sure did.
Ghostbusters? Wow.
She's hilarious, and she's Sheldon's meat
She is very funny. She's great. Is she alive?
She is
73.
still going.
Look at her.
I'll tell you something. Woody has a bald
That's a
spot in
lot of
that movie.
divorces. Holy shit.
And shout out to the bald people of the world for that one.
right.
Woody's got the bald spot in this one.
I was going to say I didn't like Toy Story 4. If they skipped Toy Story 4 and went with this, I might be okay with it because I like what this represents. What this represents, yeah, right there. What this represents is classic toys versus iPads, and I like that message a lot. I like the idea of go outside and play with your
Play.
toys.
Play.
Go outside and play instead of being inside trapped on this machine. They vilified it. They're taking a shot right at Apple, which is pretty cool. They're taking a shot at themselves too because they make the content that's on the thing. But I like this idea. But if you didn't have Toy Story 4 in there and then this came back legacy sequel style, 15 years later, I would like it a bit more. His poncho's cute.
Terry, what was your Woody growing up?
What was my Woody?
Shannon, I'm going to ask you the same question.
What was my it had to be like it's a Power Ranger, a Transformer, or a Ninja Turtle. It's one of those. And I think it's actually the Transforming Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
There was a series of Ninja Turtles that came out that were co-created by Transformers, so they were turtles or they could turn into little, I think they just turned into like regular ass turtles or they could turn into Ninja Turtles, I think was the conceit. But I loved little transformation type action figures and stuff. Like it wasn't enough for it to just be a thing. It had to
Do something.
something, correct. I had to turn it into something. So
You think
I'm sure it
about
was one of those.
The thing from Big where he's like a building. Who wants something?
Oh, yeah.
Into a building? Can it turn into a bug or something?
Yeah,
Like, that's what I think about. It's like,
Shannon-
because he's thinking of
building.
Optimus Prime.
Shannon, what's your Woody?
I think it's got to be a popple. No, a popple and a Cabbage Patch.
What's a popple?
A popple is
Give it a
when
goog.
it would go back into this ball, and you have to put it back in its pouch. But they're so cute. A popple. And like goes back into its pocket.
Hit Command minus a couple times. You're super zoomed in.
Yeah.
There you go,
popple
buddy.
was really nice. But I also had a Cabbage Patch Kid. And
Cabbage Patch Kids were big.
I really liked
What about a hush puppy?
I did not. I had a pound puppy.
Pound puppy. That's what I meant to
I
say.
had a pound puppy.
Pound puppies were great. I liked those. But I also, I really loved my Cabbage Patch, but I was really angry. Her eyes were not the same color as mine. So I painted them on top to make sure her eyes were the same color.
Typical art
I
kid.
was like, this isn't right.
Yeah, you would
Not
do
one with my
just
eyes.
right on that
Like
island.
weird Barbie. Like that's me. But I loved my popple. I loved Pound Puppy. My Cabbage Patch. She was pretty great.
My childhood toys were a bunch of jacked men. That was like my thing. I had He-Man 1st.
Sure.
I had like the crisscross, the sword, and then I had this Hulk Hogan wrestler action figure where his arms were like this, and they just did
Just
this
move
as
up
their
and
body
down.
slamming the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my toys growing up. But do you guys have any final things on Toy Story before we move on? Don't do it.
Yeah.
I already did.
Yeah. It's gonna make $1 billion.
It will.
will.
It'll do well. People will go see it. They'll take their kids to go see it. They'll reintroduce it. But I feel like
And every time.
And they'll sell toys again. I think that'll be nice because they'll sell a bunch of Buzz Lightyears again. They'll sell a bunch of Woodies again to children and hopefully just keep toys alive for a little bit longer.
because toys right now are not toys. They are slime and squishies.
It's 'cause all the
like,
autism.
ugh. It's not.
It's all
but
textures.
They all like. I have students who just have a squishy or a fidget or a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what that's from.
go outside,
Yeah.
play with chalk.
Well, no, chalk is frustrating.
Yeah, it's
We
not
go
a
Because what if I can't draw perfect? We can go right now and play with chalk outside.
I'll take you through the whole thing.
I'm down.
Great.
But
Chalk anytime.
yeah.
Do you care?
Every time there's a toy, this is a smart business model because every time there's a new toy that comes out, you can make a new Toy Story about it. So, and they just because they passed away, but they just recast Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So you can recast. It
Slinky
doesn't
Dog's
matter.
already been
This
recast.
thing can run forever and just
What did she say about
run it
the
into
eye?
the ground.
Don't forget to pack your angry eyes.
Dusty.
I know. If you'd be so kind, can you put the prompter down?
Noah's prompter.
All right, guys. So the new Mandalorian trailer dropped, and it gave us a lot to chew on. Action, scale, stakes, and that do we run or do we fight energy. It feels bigger, more cinematic, and possibly more story-driven than what we've seen recently. So, Terry, after watching this, did your hype level go up, down, or stay the same? And what specifically in that trailer moved the prompter, please, Noah? The needle for you. Thank you.
I like the idea of a jacked Jabba the Hutt character, voiced by Jeremy Allen White of The Bear, and also that
Great.
Springsteen movie that didn't make any money, but was pretty good.
Money.
Well, it's because
did
that's a whole
Just
other
did
thing.
it.
We'll do a Springsteen podcast after. Here's the thing. I'm a little burned out here. I don't know if this still has some juice in it, but it does sound like this is also Favreau's last thing he's going to do with Star Wars. And he really came in to do this. They gave him some other stuff, but he really did a great job with what they gave him. Like, The Mandalorian was the only good thing out of Star Wars until Andor showed up. And now that is everyone's favorite thing. I don't know why this is going theatrical. I got to be honest. I would have just released this as a fourth thing on Disney Plus and walked away from it. It's not good if I'm not excited to go see a Star Wars in the theater. Like, I was your guy. I was your target demo.
It doesn't feel like
And
a
I'm-
Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
No.
It feels like on a Star Wars movies, to me, always feel like they're on a very large scale.
Right.
This one just seems like a mid-tier movie.
But I also think Star Wars found its way in starting to do that, in starting not to throw zillions of dollars at something and just let it be one of these TV shows. Because Mandalorian worked, nothing else worked, and then Andor worked. So I don't know. Star Wars just really went the wrong way. It really did. It really dropped the ball, and it's just a shame that they didn't. I mean, here's the thing: if you can wipe everything but Mandalorian and Andor, which I think they're doing, like they're very much trying to do this, so it's like, just remember this, just remember this. We'll have a big movie coming soon.
I watched Ahsoka.
Ahsoka,
Yeah.
terrible,
Yeah.
so boring.
Mandalorian was.
Even though Obi-Wan wasn't very interesting. Obi-Wan should have been the movie.
Overhyped.
But that was too long. That's the one you should have had.
They were
just be
originally
a
supposed to
quick
make
movie.
that a movie.
Were they?
Yeah. And then
They Disney Plused it.
listen, Mandalorian knows how to make filler episodes and stretch ideas. This could have been another season. If it's good enough to be in theaters,
Yeah,
just
didn't
make a final season of Mandalorian. The trailer did do its job. A trailer is supposed to drive your interest up for the movie. For me, it did make me a little bit more interested. That being said, I'm not seeing it unless it's 40x. 40x, I'll go anywhere to watch a 40x movie. I want to fly around with Mandalorian, and I listen for the Star Wars thing. I just can't get it. I just don't get it. I know what it means, and it's political, and there's more to the Force. But
No, there's not.
if I'm in a world where there's laser sword wielding wizards, I want combat. I want combat and decapitations. I want everyone just fucked
should
at the end of every movie. What's the one where it's like generations back that they're talking about doing?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. So like I'm thinking that should be like
Which is back.
what's
There's
the
a
show?
new game
What's the
coming.
show? I want it to be like
Yellow
Game of Thrones
Game of
with
Thrones.
lightsabers is what I want it to be.
Funny you bring that up. Why did Game of Thrones end so suddenly? It's because Star Wars gave them the nod to do that. They gave the showrunners of Game of Thrones a 3-picture deal for Star Wars to do Knights of the Old Republic. Guess what we didn't get? A good ending to Game of Thrones. Guess what else we didn't get?
You didn't get
Their
Knights of the Old
fucking
Republic.
movie.
Yeah.
Like, why? That makes even
bad
less
enough,
sense.
Having the horrible ending of Game of Thrones.
To go do a Star Wars and then
Never do it.
not do the Star Wars. You blew a great show to not do a thing. Makes no sense.
Like growing up watching.
You know how many
Star
dicks we
Wars-
could have seen in Star Wars?
Could have seen it. Tons of star dicks. Tons of them. All shapes and sizes. Wonder what Vader's dick's looking like.
Burnt to shit.
That's like
Sizzled.
Extra
Remember-
crispy, baby.
your family ever cook hot dogs on the on the barbecue,
Clip it.
and they just were like so burned on the outside. That's a Vader.
Regular dirt dog.
But yeah, let's go to the next subject. Noah, thank you. You already got up, man. Thank you. And shout out to Noah. Noah's been like killing it, man.
Show yourself, boy. Camera one, take.
Really appreciate that, John. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words.
Noah, just know, man.
I'm gonna-
if the apocalypse happened, I'm not gonna eat you first.
Dude, John just loves eating stuff, man.
I'm gonna kill you if your
I'm
mic's
really
not on.
considering it. I'll
Oh,
be locked
this
up.
mic
in-
is on, Chief.
Okay, good.
The mic is on.
All right, so the opening scene for season 2 of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters just dropped.
Ooh.
I'm all over this goddamn show, and it immediately sets a tone. Scroll up a little bit.
Oh no, Noah.
Scroll down. Skull Island, tension in the air, and that there's only one king energy. They're not easing us back in. Terry, from this quick reveal, what did you gather? I'm just gonna leave it like that.
All right, I'm actually more excited. This is Monarch season 2. I'm actually
Yeah.
more excited for the next movie. So I want to see the trailer for Supernova come out, and then I'll be super excited. I love this series. I said that last time we talked about Monarch. I'm excited that Godzilla's here. I'm excited that they're doing this stuff. I hope this is all a lead up kind of to that next Godzilla movie, because we're supposed to get Space Godzilla or something in there.
Yeah.
I'm jacked to the tits on this one. I just think that Monarch is kind of what I want to see. I like this is a great way, by the way, to tell the human story and not put it in the movie. Like this is a great thing for like
That
here's
is a
all the
great
behind the
point.
scenes.
Great point.
So I think whoever's running MonsterVerse seems to be doing a pretty good job, and I think they're course correcting. We all hated Millie Bobby Brown in the second one, and they just threw her out in the one after. And then they had this Monarch TV series to kind of follow and, you know, tighten up those. It's exciting. Monsters are cool. I love monsters. Who doesn't like monsters?
Monster.
Monster.
Shannon, what did you think?
From what you guys sent me, it looked like I was scared,
Yeah.
and I like the feeling that it's like, all right, I'm watching something that's gonna be entertaining and scary at the same time. Like, it's not gonna be boring. I don't think it's gonna be boring.
Let me comment on that. I like that you just said that. You said scary. And the Godzilla movies are not scary. They're fun. They're action films. So it is cool to have a monster also be a terrifying monster.
It's scary. I was like, he scares me.
Yeah, there looks to be like something's up with him. Might be some like hypnotized or something like that because his eyes are like a
Yeah.
kind of red and he's eating people and smashing people. Normally he doesn't do that. Or he does, but I mean where we left off in the last movie, we were like doing his dental work and we gave him like a super fist.
Yeah, he looked
So
scary.
I don't know if the timeline is before that, after that, whatever it is. Apple Plus, they're gonna get my subscription money for this show. So the trailer did its job. That is a streaming network that seems to prioritize. It seems to be like the anti-Netflix, where Netflix will just be like, you got a 90-minute movie, we'll put it on there. Like I could go make 90-minute movie on my phone and put it on Netflix. Apple seems to
be more selective.
will just make really good quality stuff. And if this is going to be on there, I'm going to have to watch it.
There's nothing bad on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a bad thing on Apple Plus.
No.
But you're right. There's also not a lot on Apple Plus.
Mm-mm. And the other
It's like
thing,
a good restaurant menu.
like, listen,
give you enough.
Yeah.
Godzilla fans are eating really good. You're getting your like film in Godzilla -1. And then you're getting your movie, your summer popcorn movie from this MonsterVerse stuff. And it's just like, hey, you want to go get high, have a bunch of snacks, and watch a gorilla like beat up like a huge nuclear radiated lizard?
Yeah, like 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I do want to see that. And then I want to see him fight another monkey. By the way,
That I would see
Get off
the
track.
The 4 HD or whatever. 4X.
40X?
Yeah, that would be scary to see.
I would see that in 40X.
Yeah.
I would very much like to see that.
Stoned out of your mind.
Yeah.
Do they have seatbelts?
Yeah, they
No,
should.
They don't. And it for Superman, they should have had one. I'll put in a call. Excuse me. Noah, if you could put it up, please. But while Noah's doing that, guys, I rented a movie this weekend. I rented a movie called Primate. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Primate, all right? Listen, the movie's way too dark. It's like AVP dark. Excuse me.
Do you know what this movie is?
He was talking about.
Oh, I'm going to give you a rundown.
No, just type in the word primate on Google so we can see.
So it's too dark. So it's like Alien vs. Predator 2 Requiem dark.
Yeah.
You got to turn your thing up. But this is about
There you go.
chimpanzee. And then
You can
at
leave
the
it
very
there.
beginning, they tell you straight up, it's got the rabies. And if you don't cure the rabies in I think it was 2 or 3 days, there's no turning back. And this dude's a little sweetheart.
Yeah.
The rabies gets him. He's ripping off your face. He's ripping off your arm and beating you with it. He's just, I think he ripped one girl's jaw. No, he ripped the guy's jaw, right? His lower jaw, and just went.
Ugh.
Nice.
Then, the dad comes that's helping, that helped raise the monkey, and he just goes on the deck and gives him a fair one. They're fist fighting on the deck, going around him and the chimp. Now, how does an adult man able to fight a chimp?
It's not
But
possible.
These strong young teenage guys are just getting tossed the hell around. I think after watching this, I would give that primate a pretty good fight. I would do a gorilla, I would tee off on him because He's pretty durable, though. I mean, he'll probably win, but I would bite him.
I mean, in real life, you cannot beat a chimp. They are impossibly strong, and they have giant fangs. I mean,
Yeah.
it is nice that they're just saying, like, you remember that horrible tragedy where the woman's face was ripped off? Put it in the movie. I do like
Do they throw their shit at you, too?
face ripper monkeys. Yes.
Yeah, great. So, like, it's ripping off your face and throwing their shit at you.
Yeah.
There's a lose-lose situation.
It's come up several times on the podcast, but let's talk about why primates are really dangerous. Chimps, especially. Chimps' number one move that they do in the wild and that they do to people is they're ripping your nuts off.
He did it in this movie.
They're ripping your dick off.
He ripped the
Safe.
dick.
Yeah, but they're ripping
he
your face off.
He opened up.
Whole face.
No, he opened up a girl's entire like chest cavity,
Great.
Had to know what's inside.
and then just is like looking, and then leaves.
Yeah,
There was
They- they
another
go-
movie.
they're
called
known for
Unhinged
genital
like this.
They
manipulation.
go into a swimming pool because
Because
they
they're like,
know
you know what'll
like
make you
the
bitch?
chimps don't go into the water, and like that's where the movie really starts. And people are trying to.
There's what,
out.
3 people in a
He's
pool?
catching all of them. Yeah, he.
What's the movie? Nope.
Just treading
You
water.
ever seen Nope?
Yeah,
The monkey goes
that
crazy.
was also a crazy
Glenn.
monkey movie.
Glenn's in that.
Yep.
That's how I can only call him Glenn.
I think we
Call
could
him
fight
Glenn.
a chimp.
Eh,
But
Don't fight a chimp, John.
I think we could fight a chimp.
I'm telling you, do not
we.
sell tickets
Like,
to
I'm-
fight a chimp
You guys.
at Alpha Flight Fitness.
If we get-
do not sell tickets.
If we do something to like cap their strong teeth.
I don't think that's a.
It's about your dick, man. He's gonna rip your dick off.
I'll cover it. I'll wear a cup or something, a metal cup.
A primate-proof cup.
You let me fight them.
Yeah.
Little arm.
Not,
Monkey-proof.
not to like the death. Like, don't take my eyes out, but like bloody
Might.
my face. It's fine. You know?
He'll cover you in fancy sauce is what he'll do.
All right, guys. So speaking of what I would be
Dicks.
dead people. All right, a new Mummy trailer dropped, and this one is not Brendan Fraser adventure vibes. This looks straight horror. The tone feels darker, more claustrophobic, and honestly kind of terrifying. Oh, Derek.
Derek.
So, Terry, after watching this, what would be more stressful? Oh man, I can't even say it because it was like it was a Derek joke.
Go ahead. I can defeat Derek.
Okay, so Terry subbing as Derek. What
He's
would
not
be
12 pounds down.
what would be more stressful? You seeing this in theaters on a date night with your wife, or Terry and I babysitting your son while you're gone?
Max would have so much fun with
Yeah.
us, by the way.
I would bring Clark over.
Yeah, it would be the best. Max is the coolest. What is it? What would be worse,
Mummy.
or what would be better?
What would be worse?
What would be
Yeah.
Going to see this movie, or you guys babysitting?
Definitely going to see this movie because we would be way more
What would be
fun.
more stressful?
But I think this is going to be a good movie. I think this is going to be a really good movie. I don't know if people are not on the fence, but I am all for making the Universal monsters scary again. They were all introduced to be masters of horror, terrifying things. And I would love to, honestly, take a page out of Godzilla's book. Give me the film and give me the movie. You can give me both. Like, and do this with everybody, by the way. Do this with fucking Batman. Give me the Batman
I think
and give
being
me...
scary is like the biggest thing. And not horror, not gory and gross. Scary, like frightening.
serious.
Yeah.
Like if you're a horror character, take it seriously, and they'll be scary because that's their nature. I am all. They're doing the Lord's work right here. Give me Brendan Fraser mummy and give me this mummy at the same time, and have them be polar opposites. I'm down. This is gonna be great.
I feel like they're really promoting the shit out of this Mummy movie, and it does look horrifying. But what else? We're running a little low here, so what else is horrifying is like us trying to get through all the rest of this. So let's speed it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, the rumor mill is spinning again. Spider-Man Brand New Day might recreate that iconic comic panel with Punisher carrying a badly injured Peter Parker to Claire Temple. If this is true, that's a massive tonal shift and a huge street-level MCU play. Are we finally getting a darker, grounded Spider-Man story with real consequences? And how do we feel about Punisher stepping into Peter's world like that, Terry?
The Punisher, I'm a little confused here. Like I'm excited for the Punisher to be there because I do want.
Punisher's carrying Spider-Man in.
So that's my favorite Punisher moment. So if we actually get that, I'll flip out, because what that actually was him carrying him into Avengers Tower, and saying, "I need a medic," and just screaming it and like taking care of this little boy as a military man.
Yeah.
Of like seeing like a man is down, I'm going to Captain fucking America with his boy and saying, help him, take care of him. So if they actually do this panel, which is beautiful, if you've never read Civil War, read it. It's a great series, but that panel will change your mind entirely on Frank Castle. And you'll see a whole different side to him. So I hope they don't waste it, though, because the point of that scene is also for him to have conflict with Captain America and not swing back, where Captain America's beating the shit out of him, saying, "You're a murderer, you're trash, you're disgusting. Why won't you fight back?" And he says, "Because it's you." Because Captain America is Frank Castle's hero. But, and I think Iron Man or somebody says, same guy, different war. Because Punisher's from Vietnam, which was not good.
Yeah.
And Captain America's from World War II. So one's a hero and one's a monster, essentially. If they recreate the panel, I will be thrilled. If they waste it, I'll be a little upset. I hope instead this is the other panel, which is the first time you see the Punisher, where he is shooting at him and got him in his sights.
In the movie for sure. They have to show him like from far away, like fighting Spider-Man fighting the Hulk.
Yeah.
And you just see Frank Castle.
Now, what'll be interesting though is Spider-Man and Punisher have a cool relationship where he's one of the only people that can, like, through jokes and through comedy, like, have him not be as hard ass as he typically is, and just do like more like older brother jokes, or like, you're such an idiot type things, and like slap him on the head and that kind of stuff. So this is a good move. I don't know who thought to do this, but it is a great thought to go street level and bring all the street level people in.
You don't think Spider-Man's too powerful to be in that kind of a universe where like the Punisher and Daredevil live?
No, because Spider-Man pulls his punches.
All right.
Spider-Man doesn't, well, until he does, Spider-Man doesn't have it in him to cause people harm or pain. Like, that's why he's a relatable, because he's a boy. He's a teenager boy. I mean, I guess he'll be probably 21 in this.
He graduates
Maybe.
college.
Okay, so he'll be
21,
22,
22.
23. Yeah.
They sped up everything with his college stuff. Shannon, what do you think?
I'm gonna see it. I like Spider-Man.
I think
And
Marvel's
I think the Punisher I think is a great idea. I like the Punisher. I think it's a great combination of the two.
He's just a great character.
Yeah, he's a great
Yeah.
character, so it's like, oh, yeah, I'll see it.
And you pick the right guy to act in it. I'm interested to see those two on screen together. Pretty good actors. Just don't get too
Entertaining.
corny.
Yeah.
Get too corny.
They're not going to let him kill. Spider-Man does not let the Punisher kill. So what he'll do is he'll take a shot at someone and it'll be webbed up. Like, and his gun won't fire. I'm sure that's what to do. But honestly, what if this is just 2 hours of every 15 minutes Spider-Man's doing a different team up? Spider-Man and Hulk for 15 minutes. Spider-Man and Daredevil for 15 minutes. Because there used to be a Spider-Man comic series where it was, I can't remember what it was called. It was called Marvel Team Up, where it was just Spider-Man teaming up with a bunch of different people. And this could be cool. This could be really, really interesting and cool. So let's pray.
I pray.
Yeah, I pray
I want
Marvel.
Marvel
I'm
to-
not going to say Marvel's back yet, but
I think they're going to be back. I just don't think once they're back, they're going to know where to go, because you're going to have to get rid of all your characters again. Robert Downey Jr. is too expensive.
or you go to the far future and you have Space Punisher.
Oh, they're going to go right to X-Men.
Yeah, but that's what they should have done all along. I just heard someone have this take the other day, and I can't agree with it more. After Endgame, just pause until you do X-Men.
Yeah.
That was the move.
Just
And
like
then-
put
and
that whole
then-
universe at bay and just maybe
Yeah.
switch to the other universe
And then
and then have a
5 to 10 years later, then go back to your original Avengers cast. But it's like, they had their story, it's done. Let's tell this whole other story, and then let's do essentially a Star Trek Generations, where we all love the old one, we all love the new one. Here's the movie where they're both together.
Yeah. Shannon, any thoughts?
I like X-Men a lot. That would have been great.
I don't like them.
I like X-Men.
I don't like them.
I was Mystique for Halloween, and
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
the Village people brought me home.
Oh, there's I don't think they liked you if they were the village people.
The
Shannon.
village people brought me home, dropped me off to my roommate.
Yeah.
Glitter everywhere.
No, that's why they dropped her off
They're like,
because
we gotta bring her home. My
home.
roommate was like, "Did I dream you coming home with the village people?"
A Native American and a
happened.
construction
They
worker.
did. They brought me home from the bar.
they closed the door. Young man, there's no need to fit down. I want to do that now. That would be so funny
Let's,
to be escorted home by the village people.
What?
Making our Halloween costumes. All right, guys. Speaking of
Construction guy.
guys in Navy hats, Top Gun 3 is officially in development at Paramount, with the script reportedly in advanced stages and being treated as a top priority. They're calling it possibly one last trip for Maverick, diving into themes of drones versus traditional pilots and an existential crisis that could be bigger than anything we've seen before. Shannon, did you see the first one?
I saw the first two.
What'd you think of the second one?
Could have done without it.
Stop it.
I liked it,
You made me
but
cry.
I love the first one so much.
Yeah.
The first one was so good. Was it a good movie? Yeah. It was
Yeah.
definitely a good movie. It wasn't like, oh, they shouldn't have done that. But it was a good movie. Miles Teller, he's from Downingtown.
Yeah.
Went
There's
Downingtown
all the
High
Phillies
School.
games.
Yeah, so it was good. But like the first one got me a lot.
Yeah.
The second one, good movie. I mean, I think it's like, do we have to do another one?
Yes, we do.
Do you need a 3?
We need Tom Cruise taking his shirt off and playing a sport with a bunch of military servicemen and women for as long as he's alive.
I'm not gonna contest.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. That's
That mute that
I'm not gonna
Clip
contest.
it.
If I get a volleyball scene from like the first one,
they played, and look,
Again?
it evolved into football, touch football. What are they going to do
Fine.
next? Soccer. You can do soccer on the beach.
doesn't
No, you
really
do pick up
matter.
basketball. Because then you get up like this and you get the ab shot.
Oh yeah,
You know, when you're up like that.
60-something-year-old ab
Keep-
shot.
Keep going.
Yeah, go on.
Speaking of Tom Cruise, I watched F1 coming home from St. Lucia this weekend.
Which he was not in.
No,
No, Brad Pitt.
that movie's better on a second watch. At least it was for me. But they're talking about crossing over to
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder. Thank you. That would make a lot of sense. Where this movie, what this Brad Pitt's character is like in this movie, and just wanting to go in there and like beat Tom Cruise's character. I think it would be a great crossover.
They'd be a good head-to-head.
That would be
Tom
so
versus Brad Pitt.
epic. Yeah.
They were in that vampire movie. Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they interviewed.
They interviewed him.
All right, so let's go into.
I don't think they should make a third Top Gun.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. Yeah.
First Top Gun, great 80s movie. It spoke to a lot of us and made a lot of people sign up for the Navy. And then the second one literally saved movies during the pandemic. It made all the money. It was a movie for people who loved movies and loved that first one. It didn't give a shit about being young or being woke or anything like that. It was just like, here's another. Remember when we made movies you liked that didn't have messages? There's no bad guy in that movie. They're just called the enemy.
Well,
Brilliant.
not to be a party pooper, but isn't that a little woke? That we're not picking a specific country to be an enemy.
I think it was smart to do because I think, look, Tom Cruise saved movies by making that movie, and he threaded the needle the best you could in that certain area that we were. And literally, movie theaters were going out of business if it wasn't for that movie.
Oh,
Straight up. It's
when the
incredible what he did.
Music hits,
But-
boom, and the gong,
It's perfect.
and then it goes into danger zone. I'm getting chills right now. I want to join the United States military.
Right.
I'll tell you what.
But don't do the third one.
Have
You already
try to
you already landed the plane. Walk away.
drive the military.
Good landing the plane.
You know,
There
you
you
meet a
go.
hot chick, you get a motorcycle. You know, what's not to enjoy? Speaking of what's not to enjoy, let's go to the Tembros.
Beep, 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 beep.
The little transitions disappeared from my screen. Been trying to
I
get
just
back.
hear it in
I
my
like
head.
Mr. Fancy Sauce.
Just click it on the ATEM software control.
And take it to space,
Yeah,
space volleyball.
It's not in the
you know?
hyperdeck
Space
section.
volleyball.
I was just gonna sing a little transition real quick.
What if they went into
apologies.
Space Force?
That little monkey reminds me of like a real life gremlin.
And they have dogs and chimpanzees play with each other.
Oh,
Nintendbros.
Nintendo's.
Oh, that's all right. So it's Nintendbros time. Tonight we're picking one video game world we'd actually want to live in, and one we're never stepping foot in. I can't read. Some of these places look incredible until you realize you die in 5 minutes. Let's see who's surviving and who's not on the Yellow Jacket Island.
Yeah.
So
Watch
Shannon,
it tonight. You're. Ugh.
I will.
yeah. Shannon, let's do. So we'll do world you want to live in first. We'll go
Okay.
around, and then we'll come back to you and we'll do world you don't want to live in. Okay.
I would want to live in the Super Mario world.
Yeah.
I would love to run and like jump up and catch a box. And, like, what's inside? Like I think about that too. Now I'm like,
Brad
I go
Pitt's
to the
Gwyneth Paltrow's
I know.
head.
What's in the box? It's like going to the gym. I'm like, I should be getting coins on my way to do this. So like that's what I'd like to. Oh, I'm gonna get on the treadmill. Gonna get some more points there. Like I want to live in that.
The gym's about to close. You're like,
Yeah.
music speeds up.
Then you go into another room. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. Every time you go to your basement.
You go into the leg room. It's like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. There's just so
When
many.
you're done your
things.
workout, it's like do.
And you have to like run and touch the flag on your way
There's
out.
flagpoles outside everyone's house.
Like you have to like make sure you run fast enough that you can get to the top of it, and then you can start to fly away. Like that's just a fun.
And
lot to
you
do.
can breathe forever underwater.
Yeah, you just put a frog suit on.
Yeah, you could be a cat. You could be a raccoon.
Yeah.
But then you can just eat a mushroom. You can shrink people. You ride a bullet.
Make yourself huge.
Yeah, great.
That would be cool. And then
be fun.
if someone
Absolutely.
just hits you shrink again.
Fire flower, ice flower.
If you die, you come back to life.
There are giant holes in the world.
That's where the music changes.
But you get extra lives if you're living in that world.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's a great one. Absolutely.
What do you got,
Where I
Terry?
make my own car.
I want to go to Dreamland. That's where Kirby lives, in Kirby's Dreamland. It's just a happy place with happy people who want nothing more than to eat delicious foods. And, you know, Kirby's probably there, hanging out, keeping you safe. You don't have to worry about anything. It's a world that just wants you to imagine and dream and be happy. It's the ultimate, like, happiness area. And to me, there's something special about that. And also, there's power-ups. If you eat candy, you can be invincible. You can do all sorts of fun things in Dreamland. And I just, you know, it'd be nice to have good sleep because someone's out there keeping the star rod where it belongs and keeping your nightmares at bay.
What's the one thing that makes you happiest?
Oh, God.
I'll start while you guys are thinking. Tube socks. Did you ever get a fresh pair of tube socks?
Sure.
On your feet?
Yeah.
You just like hug your feet?
Yeah.
Just like a mini massage?
True.
Take a good nap wearing a nice pair of tube socks.
Oh, you can't sleep wearing socks.
I can't sleep wearing
On a nap on the couch, you can do.
Nap.
Ooh.
Nap with a blanket, socks.
Okay.
Full underneath the covers, no socks.
Agreed.
Feels weird.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right.
But no stress and relaxation, which is exactly what I'm going to get in Dreamland.
There you go.
That is the key to happiness. It's just and also, you know, sometimes you get cool sunglasses and you have a pina colada on the beach and
Does
you
that actually
see.
happen or you're just making this up?
No, it happens. It's in level 2. He's sitting there eating something, and then a monkey hits him with a coconut. He's like, "All right, let's fucking go."
Goddamn chimpanzees.
Yeah, it's probably that same primate.
He's got the rabies. So mine would just be like getting teamed up with an animal and going to different gyms and having them wrestle other animals.
I know where you're going.
I would just have Clark come out of a pokeball, pokeball,
A Pokeball.
Poke Bowl.
and we would live in the Pokemon universe.
Dun, dun, dun,
Me and
dun,
him.
dun, dun.
He would be like Pikachu. He wouldn't go into the ball. I wouldn't make him. I would just make him walk with me and be my best friend. But he wouldn't fight either. We would have other animals do all the fighting. But yeah, it would just be me and Clark, and we would fuck up Team Rocket every week.
Yeah. That's a good one. It would be genuinely great to live in the Pokemon universe, except there are Pokemon that are so powerful they can destroy the Earth. So that's the only problem. Is literally there's like a Mewtwo around there.
Yeah, but they're not interested in doing that.
That's
I
all
think the
they-
one literally
Or
that's what he
all they
wants to
do.
do is kill all humans.
Well, I get my nerd boner really going when there's training and when you have to train in universes. If I was by myself and Dragon Ball Z is more of like an anime than living in a cartoon universe, I would go there because then I would just live in the hyperbolic time chamber, the chamber of spirit and time, and I would just train every day and I would get to God Key form.
Yep, that's what you want.
But I just love to train. But in here, I would just train my Pokemon up, and I would have them all fight, and I would pick Jigglypuff because it puts everyone to sleep.
That's Lady Gaga's favorite Pokemon. We all found out during the Super Bowl.
Well, she's got good taste,
She does.
except that second Joker movie. All right, Shannon, what is your
The Lemmings.
where you don't want to live?
I don't want to be in that video game.
You don't want to walk off a cliff because the guy in front of you
We're
did.
all just doing it. Just everybody's doing the same thing.
Here, look up Lemmings.
And I loved this video game,
It was good.
but I would never want to be stuck there because it's so. Yeah.
Yeah, there they are,
I
just
wanna
jumping
be
to their
stuck.
death.
You're going, I'm going. Like everybody's. It sucks.
They're all just
They all just.
unaliving.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
the
like
thing. You have to
save
stop them
you
from
have to
killing
stop them
themselves.
from jumping off and dying.
I think it's based off a real bird, right?
The lemming.
Yeah. Like they'll just do whatever the one in front of them does, no matter
Terrible.
what.
Yeah, I don't want to live in this world.
At all.
Look at the promotional art.
happy.
Look at the front of the game.
I'm so
He's
happy I don't have an umbrella.
Smiling to his death.
Yeah. But the one behind him's going to be okay because he's got the umbrella.
But
Yeah, this isn't good.
awful.
This is not.
Like I thought about it, I was like, the lemmings. It's just terrifying.
Yeah.
Redundancy. Like I like routine. Don't get me wrong, but like not this routine.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fancy Sauce says I want to live in the Lion King game. Just so I can have to witness anybody beat it. All right, Terry.
Yep.
Who do you got?
I would not want to live in Doom. Doom is hell.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to hell. I don't even want to visit hell. So I would not choose that. Doom is terrifying. That would be a horrible place to live. Even if you're the Doom guy, you're alone forever fighting demons forever.
Yeah.
That's not for me. I don't want to do that at
anybody.
all. I also don't want to live in the Metroid universe because a lot of those planets are scary and crazy and lonely and cold, and there's no music. There's no music in those games.
If I'm if I'm playing you, I'm not helping you win because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. John, where would you not want to live?
So I have two for this.
Okay.
Just because I'd always have to be on my toes. They're both arguably post-apocalyptic universes. Evil surrounds you at every corner. I don't want to live in the Gears of War universe, and I don't want to live in the Resident Evil universe.
Oh.
Scary.
Don't want
Both
to.
scary.
I don't like. It's cool to like think of like, hey, I'd want to be like Marcus and like, you know, be chainsawing monsters that come from under the earth, but also monsters come from under the earth and they come everywhere. They could be anywhere. You could be going to the bathroom, they're coming up from underneath you. I don't want to be living in a world where I can't freely relax while going number 2. It won't happen. It backs you up. It's bad news. And then Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
pass. Hard pass. Right
Resident
there.
Evil, just zombies everywhere. And the Resident Evil zombies scare me because they always are like mutating.
Yeah.
And you don't know what kind of mutant you're going to turn into. That's the one where like, I don't want to get bitten.
Yeah, the
because I
crazy
don't know
head.
what's happening. Yeah, then you're like a flower and your face is, no, I don't want to do anything like that. I'm good. All right. Well,
And now I want to be in Sugar Rush from from what is it, Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
I'll be in Sugar Rush after the sea of that.
Fancy Sauce does not want to live in Dead Island. You're in the apocalypse, fight against people for resources, and you're also fighting zombies. I never heard of this game before, but now I want to play it. All right. So, do we have anything else we want to talk about?
Where'd the hammer come from?
Yeah, it was Hammer time earlier. I was hanging out with the Village People and MC Hammer, and we were having ourselves a good time. No, I think we're eating good right now.
Yeah.
I think we're eating good right now. I think we've got some stuff on the horizon that there's not much that I'm angry about.
It's nice to be excited to go see a movie.
Yes.
That's that's the whole thing. You need to get people excited to go to the movies to see them.
Yeah.
Because people can so easily watch it at home. But it's like, make it something that's exciting for the movies.
Everything we talked about tonight.
Go to the movies.
40X.
Go experience the movie.
Yeah.
And if you get there, then you're successful.
I mean, we talked about all these trailers, right? And all of them seem like we're relatively excited for all of them. So, you know, this is a notoriously slow time in the movie theater industry. But it's going to pick up, and we're going to have some good movies to talk about this summer.
Well, I'm most excited for Mario, I think.
It's going to be fun.
I'm most excited for Mario. And Secret Wars is this year, right?
December.
Or Spider-Man's this year.
Isn't the Odyssey this year?
think-
Is it Odyssey?
Oh, that's what I'm most excited for, maybe.
Supergirl.
Super-
I just want to see it. I want to see Lobo.
I don't know. Supergirl was maybe the one. I don't know.
So
I think we're going to get a bunch of... I think Mario's going to be an A+, and then everything else will be a solid B+.
I'll agree with that. Except Spider-Man. I think it's going to be an A. All right,
Yeah.
Shannon. Leave your social media right now, please.
Shannon dot all day. Shannon all day.
Terry? Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Shannon.
that's it. That's me. Shannon all day.
All day.
Terry?
I am the Vicious Marshmallow. I am a happy boy
I'm like, are we
doing
making-
podcast
making-
things.
that's it.
Yep, I'm Vicious Marshmallow and Young Junk. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching on Young Junk. We appreciate it. And watch all our shorts. We're doing a lot of cool stuff.
And
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Always.
thanks for coming. Oh, Shannon, thank you so much.
Yes,
for filling
thank you,
in.
Shannon.
And
Got it. I'm watching
Last
anyway.
second.
I'm not in the chat because I'm here.
if you guys need any seal coat or
Line striping.
line striping work done, hit up Derek at Derek Baker Seal Coating.
And son.
And Son. And Cal. And anyway, make sure you guys tune in Thursday night. Think You Know Ball, episode 4. I'm going to be taking over hosting responsibilities so that Steve can just be let loose to be Steve. It's going to be interesting. And it's going to be even more interesting because Zach Hamilton's coming on. And if you guys,
Whoa.
Probably a ref shirt. Just
That's not
it's going to be something watching those two with talking
seen
freely.
it firsthand. You should definitely tune in.
Yeah. So tune in Thursday and make sure you follow us on the Muscle Geeks podcast on every platform possible in the world. Oh, wait. I forgot to. We should have started with it. Spotify. Find us on Spotify. If you guys want to listen to us in the car on the way to work or anything like that, listen to it on Spotify, Muscle Geeks.
Listen to a podcast.
Do it. We're there.
Have a good night, everyone, and thanks a lot.
Later.
Love you.